welcome back. It's another day in the life of a fashion student living in London, except today's our last session. I'm gonna take you guys with me on to the last sessions that we have today, so it's gonna be fun. You guys know I usually start my day by reading a book and then journaling, but this past 1 week has been so crazy. I haven't had the time to do much, just working. So I hit the shower, go to the kitchen, make breakfast, have lunch while having a chat with my parents on video call. One thing that's a non-negotiable for me is getting ready while listening to good music. I think it just makes my mornings better. So just had my breakfast, getting ready for college. I love my makeup look here. And this is the outfit that I chose. I now have to carry a lot of library books because, like I said, it's the last session and I wanna finish as much of my work as I can, which also includes returning a lot of library books. I have around 4 to 5 library books that I need to return. My account is already blocked because they are overdue now, so let's pack those. These are all the library books that I have, and you can see all my notes in here. So before actually returning these, I'll have to remove all these notes. Okay, this is luxury fashion branding. I needed this for my research. Again, my research is based on Gen Zs, so this one was again really useful for my research. This one is based on digital materialities, which is what I am doing for my research, but unfortunately I haven't had the time to view this book. Pretty much all the rest of the books covered what I wanted to know about my research. This one was again really helpful. It's called Doing Sensory Ethnography, and even though I did semi-structured interviews, came in really handy. And then lastly, my favorite, thematic analysis. So I'm just gonna keep these 2 books with me, and yeah, I think I'm gonna return the luxury fashion branding, Gen Z, and sensory ethnography. And with that, we finally leave. My bag is again really heavy today, but let's do this. By the way, there's a tube strike, so we'll have to take the Elizabeth line, which is a bit far from our accommodation, so we'll have to walk for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're gonna catch the Elizabeth line and then finally reach college. So it's gonna be a task, but let's do it realistically. So we are just at the reception, and right now we are waiting for all of our friends, and then we'll leave. When I tell you it is such a hassle to travel during the strike, because we took a bus, we then took one train, and then we took another one to finally reach Stratford. We are in the tube. Let's go, guys. We have finally reached Stratford, and now we just have to walk 10 minutes to the college, which is actually usual, but yeah, it's actually the first time we are traveling during the tube strike. Otherwise we don't. Our lectures usually get cancelled, but I think since this is the last session, that is why essentially we have to go to the college. Even though we have now received that if you can't come due to the strike, you can attend online, but we were already halfway through, so might as well just go to college. Reached university, and the first session that we have today is for digital support, so we are headed on the 4th floor. We're here on the 4th floor for first session. Let's go. These digital artifact sessions are designed to help you define your artifacts and work on it. We then hit one of these meeting rooms where we individually worked on our respective projects. It was then time for my supervisor's meeting. But before that, I had to shoot a video, so which is what we are doing here right now. It's essentially like a commercial video that I'm gonna submit in addition to my master's project. It was super fun. I just had a meeting with my supervisor. To be honest, I was shit scared. I was constantly working yesterday. I woke up at 7, didn't have anything throughout the day. I just had one biscuit, and then I had a pizza for dinner at 9. But from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. I had nothing. I was so scared. I was so anxious because this was my last meeting. And I just wanted to get as much work done as possible before the last meeting. And I'll tell you what, this is what my supervisor has said. Now what I'm going to say to you, write it down on a post note because it's really important. And then he goes on to say, I will not worry, I will not be concerned. And then he said, you should probably paste this on your bathroom mirror and see this every day, which is so true because I'm just so anxious and stressed. But yeah, after this meeting, I'm much more relieved. just need to take a few deep breaths. But yeah, the meeting went great. It was fun. It's always fun to chat with my supervisor. He's a great man, and he's really very helpful. I just feel very grateful to have him as my supervisor. So yeah, it was fun. And with that, it was time to call it a day. For that, we have to head to the library because, like I said, we have to return a few books. I forgot to remove these notes before returning them to library. And with that, we are towards the end of the vlog. Of course, I'm kind of sad that all of this is coming to an end, but realistically, we're gonna be here at college again. So see you guys soon. Bye.